is it so hard for us pretty girls to come across a decent guy?
Hey guys, how you all doing today? My name is Mariah Davis and thank you all for tuning in today. Today's video we're talking about this black creator, that video I just played now. I don't have the full video, which she has taken the video down, but I have somewhere we can start talking about it. Okay, so I'm going to put the video for us to watch. But before then, she was talking about why do men prefer women that are plain Jane to women that are pretty, like they have their makeup, jewelry, everything, you know, they do everything. Why is that? Let's just watch this video together.
I just want to say this because it's really been on my mind lately. I have nothing against the plain Jane females, you know, and what I mean by that, like the females who doesn't go out, the female who doesn't like get their makeup done, the female who doesn't really get their hair done often, the plain Jane females, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't have nothing against y'all, but why is it so hard for us pretty girls to come across a decent guy? It just seems like all the guys, the good guys, always like cuff the plain Jane females, and I feel like.
What do you think? A lot of black creators, a lot of black men came for her and was like, "Yeah, we like it natural. We don't like too much paparazzi when it comes to us choosing our own kind of woman and all of that." But then I don't know. I just want to know what you guys think in the comment section before I say my opinion. I'm going to say my opinion after I show you guys what other people are talking about.
And like all the guys, the good guys, always like cuff the plain Jane.
One thing that men have been saying consistently for as long as I can remember is that they love natural women. Men are visual, so they want to know what they're getting themselves into. So a man will cuff a plain Jane because her outer appearance may not be over exaggerated like some women today. A lot of women today, their whole personality revolves around being a baddie or looking good. Their whole personality revolves around their wigs, their lashes, their makeup, and just overall looking good. And to be quite honest, a lot of y'all are starting to look alike. The same wigs, makeup, outfit, body, and everything. And it's become so exaggerated to the point where some of y'all have deformed and botched your body with all these surgeries and BBLs to the point where you're walking around looking like a caricature. When a man sees a natural, beautiful woman amongst a group of women who all look the same, that is like a breath of fresh air for him, and she is going to stand out.
I have nothing against the plain Jane females, you know, and what
I don't know why the women that wear a lot of makeup and all shiny and shit. I used to call them shiny bitches. Their lips are shiny, their hair is shiny, their nails are shiny, their cars are shiny, their jewelry is shiny, clothes are shiny, their food is shiny. It's on Instagram all the time. Their eyes are shiny. I say the lips. Lips shiny too. It's everything. Gotta shine to it. Why they call the other women plain Jane? When there's more of them than the plain Jane. That mean they the plain Jane. And the plain Jane is the exotic gem. Anybody else ever wanted that? Or is that just me? It's just me.
it's so hard for us pretty girls to come across a decent guy?
I think I know quite a few reasons why. So the things I'm about to say, I mean no disrespect to the original creator of this video, but these are just me getting my thoughts out regarding this topic. I do have a couple of questions before I start though. One, why do some of you still refer to yourselves as female? And two, why do you put yourself in a different category separate from the plain Jane girl? As far as why men tend to go after plain Jane girls is because we also crave good personalities as well. A lot of women with the mindset that as long as they look good, they can get whatever man they want. That's usually not the case. How you look on the outside should just be a bonus on top of everything that comes from within. So as long as your prerequisite is, as long as I look nice, I can attract men, then that's all you're going to do is just attract men. But that doesn't guarantee that you'll be able to settle down with one. And then there's also this slight that you have against the plain Jane girl, because throughout the video, it seems like you dressed them in a very condescending manner, almost as if they're literally beneath you because you get your hair, nails, and face done on a regular basis. maybe the men out here who are cuffing the plain Jane girls had seen something within them that made them want to take that relationship further. Look at me, for instance. I don't really look all that special, but a woman found something within me that made her want to be with me. And we've been together for, I think, about almost 12 years now. So stop focusing on this and start searching from within.
I have nothing against the plain Jane females.
You know, it's not a lot of videos that I feel like recently on this whole relationship shit have been worth my time to even respond to. But congratulations. You helped me find one. The term of plain Jane, because she doesn't get her nails done frequently or her hair done all the time, is supposed to somehow lower her value and make us not want to be with them. But try to think like this for a second. What if we consider them more wifey material because they don't care about the material? Think about that. A woman can be confident with her natural hair around me, doesn't feel like she has to wear makeup, and is all about her own substance and is confident in that, then she probably got some fucking substance to her. I probably would take her serious. Just my thoughts.
I just want to say this because it's really been on my mind lately. I have nothing against the plain Jane females. You know, I mean by that, like the females who doesn't go out, the female who doesn't like get their makeup done, the female who doesn't really get their hair done often. The plain Jane females, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't have nothing against y'all, but why is it so hard for us pretty girls?
Whoa. I had to stop you at pretty. And not for the reason people thinking, but because she said plain Jane. And then she said us pretty girls. Who the hell said plain Jane weren't pretty? Ain't nothing more pretty than a woman who can wake up in the morning, throw her hair in a bun, a ponytail, probably you have to brush it to be messy, put on some glasses and be sexy. I mean, I know y'all don't like that word, but ain't nothing better than that. Next to a woman who got to be dialed up 24/7. Every time she move, she got to be dialed up. And if she ain't dialed up, she ain't good looking to herself. The nerve, the arrogance, that's what men don't like, the arrogance, thinking you above. Because that's saying you above because you said us pretty girls. What makes y'all pretty? Because y'all always dialed up, hair always popped, y'all always on the scene. Next to a woman who likes to be in her oneness, chill. She love herself so she can be by herself. She don't need all that fake love and attention. She don't need to be on the scene all the time. And but she does go and have fun. But most of the time she real chill because she actually enjoys herself, being with herself to herself. The nerve. That's the problem with the internet, man. They be making people super arrogant and thinking they above somebody. And that's like you, and what you saying is, why is it hard for you pretty girls to get a man? And that's why. Because you're arrogant. You think you above somebody. You can't let nobody see the real you. You got to be this image all the time. Don't nobody want that. Some dudes want it. I'm not going to lie, some dudes. But those dudes who do want it, y'all look past. Or they not checking for y'all. You know, most dudes like a chick who can look bad to her, but it looks good to you with a ponytail or whatever, just not always dialed up, because that leaves something for imagination. Now he want to see, dang it, this is you looking bad. I can imagine what you look like dialed up. Stop it. You were trying to be the mean girl, but it's not working.
I don't have nothing against y'all, but why is it so hard for us pretty girls?
All right, now, I've already covered this in one of my old videos, so if you don't believe me, scroll all the way down and you'll find it. But this is why I say ugly women, or the plain Jane women, some of the most best women you can find. This is where I go to say that men, we don't need a whole lot. There are a few of them, a few men, I should say, that do like that Instagram model, big booty, BBL, fake, all that. Nah. Real man likes everything natural, plain Jane, and they ain't got nothing to worry about. But like, they have a lot more to offer. They actually took time to develop personality. They took time to develop all these traits. They took all this time to develop all these traits that made them more attractive to us. This is where we say that men, most of us, like women who are just plain Janes. I'm gonna be honest. Our standards are not even a whole lot. It's gonna be for another video on men's standards. But men, we don't care for all of that. That's y'all, women. I mean, the ones who I'm talking to. The majority of the time, y'all don't even understand this, but listen. Y'all actually put your own standards on yourselves. Like, we have never came out and said that, oh, you need to have this, this, and this. That is y'all. That ain't us. That's y'all. What I mean by y'all, the people who I'm talking to, this mess does not apply to you, keep it scrolling. But yeah, nah, we like plain Janes. I like them. But to me, those are wife material women anyway, so.
I just want to say this because it's really been on my mind lately.
It's really because we can enjoy them without actually having to pay attention to them all the time. And honestly, the plain Jane females usually have a lot more depth to their personality. Because a lot of these plain Jane women actually is fine as hell, but they're actually also good people too. That's why they get cuffed and kept. They don't think the world is supposed to be brought to them at their feet at any time they want to. They like to work for their shit, and they appreciate more, honestly. And also, the plain Jane females appreciate effort, even sometimes over results. And y'all conversations are more like what we need to do for y'all, when they conversations are more like what we need to do for us.
It's so hard for us pretty girls to come across a decent guy.
Oh, she deleted that video real fast. First off, take off the filters and the makeup and then come back and redo your video. Now, as a plain Jane myself, let me educate you. We are loving, supportive, successful women who put more effort into being decent human beings than trying to look like ladies of the night. We are happier people and we are secure with who we are. And if a man wants to base his opinion based on looks, he can keep walking. He is not the right man and we won't allow him to waste our time. We are low maintenance and we are highly intelligent, and we choose to live our lives and enjoy our lives rather than letting society dictate who we screw, how we look, how we act, how we think. Believe it or not, not every man out there is looking for a glamour girl who spends most of her existence in a mirror or golding or being self-centered, because that's too much work. With women like that, the investment is by far higher than the return. And by return, I mean having access to a good woman.
I had to change location, sorry you all. Anyways, for me, yeah, I feel like everybody have their preference. There are some people that actually prefer the old BBL thing. They will even tell you, see, you have to have this BBL thing before I can like you and all of that. Some people prefer fair ladies, some people prefer black. I feel like every man have their preference. But then again, I feel like women should just be yourself. If you want to do your makeup, if it's doing makeup makes you look beautiful, makes you feel beautiful, or you're comfortable with your wigs, you're comfortable with your nails, your big jewelries, you're comfortable with a lot of makeup, and it's okay, it's how it makes you look beautiful. I feel like women should just be themselves, and they will definitely find men that want them that way, instead of thinking that, oh, women that don't do all these things and they don't get more good men than them. I don't know how to put it, but that's my own take. And then that doesn't mean that people that don't do makeup and all of that get the best men. It's just, I just feel like men are trying to be with people that are just very simple, so that when they want to pay bills, the bills will not be too much. Oh, this person is living luxury life, I cannot afford to pay a jewelry. Oh, this one doesn't even wear jewelry, she doesn't do makeup, I'll be able to afford her. I feel like that's the reason why men go for plain Jane ladies. You know, let me know what you think in the comment section, and thank you all for tuning in to the point, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.